about to get my tea so we can talk about what's shaking. I hope y'all are ready. A lot of things going on, a lot of stuff taking place in the world. I'd like to welcome all you beautiful people to the dead tonight. So again, it's just a moment. Hope the life has been treating you good. Hope the weekend was wonderful for you. I see the love of this kind of grace. I see I'm just saying your name beyond a funny nigga. 1. And the lovely miss, let's talk about it. So, that was a great show today. Let me get my tea so we can talk some. We're going to talk coffee. I don't spill tea, we talk coffee. But anyway, give me just a moment and we will get this little late night party we like to call the Den going in about a minute and a half. So make sure you got all your supplies, get everything you need to enjoy the conversation. Looking forward to some very interesting calls this evening. How does it sound now? Lovely Miss Empress Yaya. Good to see you. Let's see. Sounds better. See, yeah, that's what I do when I cut it all the way off. I had that damn, I try to use a little preset to keep all the noise from getting. Right. How does it sound now? Miss Bell Northside in the building. Sounds good there. Okay, cool. Excellent. All right, give me just about, like I said, about a minute and a half. Now the mic, it doesn't sound like the Tin Man trying to get a heart. And so like, that's what I say. I don't know why it does that. Like, I didn't even refresh the thing. I just took the plugins out and then reset them again. It does weird stuff. Anyway, give me just a moment and we'll get this party started. And who can guess what I'm eating in the background? Good evening, all of you lovely, lovely, wonderful people. Pardon me, I was trying to get a couple of things together in the background because there's a couple of pieces of things I want to show you. I'm going to share a little bit of content with you this evening about what's going on. Oh, that's some whole ass shit. They got the Diddler trending, and that was not trending when I made this fucking post a few hours ago. Now they call him Diddy the Diddler. Now I want my fucking credit. I want my goddamn credit. Uh, oh, motherfucker. Um, anyway, so there's that. Let me see what we got going. I think I got a fuck. I must have like a bunch of tabs open or something. I feel like I hear an echo of myself on something. I'll exit this out and make sure to have do I have desktop audio playing. I don't want that. Mute that. So tonight, let's check something here. I'm hearing an echo of my fucking self, and I have no idea where it's coming from. Let me see. Oh, I think that's what it is. Okay. Um, myself. Hmm, a little bit strange. I mean, are you guys hearing an echo or anything like that? Whenever I hear it like an echo on mine, like I hear it in mine. Okay. Well, if y'all don't hear, cool. If it works, it works. Fuck it. I'm not gonna stress myself with it. Again, welcome to the Den. If you're not familiar with the Den is a conversation, right? It's not a conversation about my little straight thread. It's a conversation about life. It's a conversation about the things we deal with on a day to day. And occasionally, it's a conversation about a very powerful person, generally a man, even though we don't want to have that conversation tonight because I think there's some other conversations we need to have. Oh, Brian! Excuse me. Excuse me, that I let that out. Anyway, so tonight we're going to talk about Diddy, right? And so a couple things we're going to say. Y'all remember a few months ago, start the year off, there was a guy that basically broke the internet, right? A guy by the name of Cat Williams. I want you to keep Cat Williams in mind this evening because there's plenty to talk about that, and we're gonna we're gonna get into a lot of very interesting conversations this evening. Honeymoon, what's the motherfucking deal, aka the Cushington? Um, we got shit to talk about. So if you didn't, let me play a couple of things for you, and let me just get the video so you can see it. And here that we're getting this information from. We were actually the first one here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene. Okay. So let's just get into it. I'm going to drop this video. So if you don't know what's going on, people, well, what's happening, Honcho? I don't understand. Take that, Diddy Bop. Let me show you what's happening, what's shaking, so you can kind of be hip to what we're talking about tonight. If you have not found out, if you have not heard, uh, I don't know where you are. You obviously have been under a large boulder because I was barely on the internet today. Yeah, there's a bunch of Diddying going on. Diddy, his homes have been raided, I believe, in New York, LA, and Miami. Now, think about these 3 locations. Think about the things that happen in these places, why people go to these places, the type of environments people crave. And I'm going to say some things tonight that y'all may agree with, y'all may disagree with. It really doesn't matter. It's my opinion. We're going to open up the line. We're going to talk about some things. But yeah, yeah, like we love to have these conversations about people, right? We do. When all the marbles fall down. Look, we told you. But you know who's really to blame for all this stuff? It was really to blame for, and I'm mad because I had a whole different topic. Like, well, not congratulations to me. I have a whole week's worth of dens already lined out. I'm not going to put them all up because then y'all going to be wanting to talk about other dens on the wrong nights and shit. but we have content for every night this week already prepared. So what I'm going to start doing is at the end of each night, I'll go ahead and have the next day's up, unless some other type of emergency or dramatic news occurs or a different conversation. Then maybe we'll swap it out. But yeah, we're gonna be good to go. Getting things back on track. Make sure we have content to be ahead of the game. Y'all check this out while I diddle
on scene here that we're getting this information from. We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say, less than 10 minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up this street where Tony is.
So you notice how you talk about that they got there before the crime scene tape even got up? And there's a lot of other conversation about some other celebrities that's going on too. I'm wondering if there's a leak somewhere, right? And also how Diddy was kind of able to catch out before it all went down. We're going to get into all of that. We're going to get into all of that. But keep watching.
Right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats, and law enforcement on the other side of those bushes basically is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment. And the home in particular is registered not only to Bad Boy Films, but to one of P. Diddy's daughters.
They are heavily armed, and they've been very tactful, would probably be the best word to use, as they made entry into this home this afternoon. We actually watched them as they made their way through one of these side gates, and as soon as they got inside the home, one of the first things they did was made their way into this garage that you see is open right there. Now, they did take a couple people into custody. We witnessed that. Now, are they under arrest? Are they just being asked about what they know? That I can't answer, but I can tell you there's 3 people right there that were taken into custody, were inside that home at the time of the raid.
We did see a bunch of investigators going in, making the raid in there and clearing that as well. So they're going to do a thorough search as they conduct this raid. And so far, Stu, from what I understand and from Haley on the ground there, they have not seen, and we have not seen from our vantage point, any sign of Sean Combs, the 54-year-old who is believed to be the property owner of this.
Yes. Old trusty TMZ. I want to know why I hear a fucking echo. This is blowing my mind. I think I have an idea. And I think that, no, that's not it. No. What the fuck we're doing here? I know exactly what the fuck problem is. Maybe just one moment. But yeah, so anyway, TMZ, again, they're showing this. I think it was actually from the Fox thing or whatever, not necessarily TMZ. But I wouldn't be surprised if TMZ got there before everybody, because everybody wants to leak and plug up the paparazzi and folks with information. I need hot sauce. And no, I'm not eating any pizza. It's not it's not Whataburger. But yeah, right. It's not the X-Man mansion. It's the Sex Man mansion. Not the good kind of sex, the dirty kind. Time traveling Texas, what's the motherfucking deal? No, this is Honcho's. Honcho's homemade chicken, air fryer chicken. Because I was running late. Well, I wasn't running late. I was ahead of schedule, but I was trying to multitask. So like I said, I want to show y'all something while I go get my hot sauce. And I collect hot sauces. This is a thing I've started. Just every time I go to the store, even though I have like way too much, I don't even use enough, I just buy a bottle of hot sauce. For whatever reason, like a bottle I just don't have. If I remember to do it, I do so. So if y'all got any good recommendations, put that out, drop it on my list. I know some of y'all are gonna have some bad recommendations. I'll put it on the list anyway. I just won't buy it. So, like I was saying, let me remember this. I want y'all to remember this message, right? Because remember that I told y'all there's 2 kind of people. I told y'all that a long time ago. I told y'all there's Kevin Hart's and there's Cat Williams of the world.
It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. Period. All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
Anybody who takes it the wrong way, we know why they take it the wrong way, right? Is that what he said? Is that what was stated? Funny how all of that funny how all of that came back together, right? Funny how all of that shout out to BA from the Big BM. But man, like I say, it's funny how all of that was said at the beginning of the year, right? And then you've been seeing little pieces stuff. Is Cat an informant? Maybe. No, I don't know. I'm just talking shit. Well, we know Diddy's been weird, right? And I believe all. I hate to be like a. I'm usually a hey. Let's let all the evidence come out, whatever the situation may be. Whether I believe it's this or I believe it's that, right? I usually like to do that. But in this situation, a lot of smoky, a lot of fire. For those of you who don't know, these homes in LA, New York, and Miami were simultaneously raided. So this is a federal situation, Department of Homeland Security. Right? And you think Department of Homeland Security ain't just like the FBI or something like that. Are we talking about international action? Is Diddy bringing in immigrants and getting jiggy with it? Oh, Will Smith, same nigga. But the thing about it, like I said, it's all coming to light. Cat said it was coming to light, and that makes me wonder what kind of shenanigans Kevin Hart is up to, right? But so you got people talking about, oh, well, Jay-Z's next, and then you have people saying that Diddy's just a fall guy. So I'm gonna do a quick poll. I want to do a quick poll. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your opinion. That's a welcome to the fucking dead. You must be new here. Broderick, you're a terrible person. And Broderick's not even here. He just came here to say yo and leave. That's what Broderick fucking does. Every stream, sauce or this. So here's the thing, right? I want to know what you guys think. 0 for no, 1 for yes. Y'all know we do it around here. Do you think that Diddy is a ringleader of a sexually deviant organization? Or do you think it's bigger than Diddy and he's just the fall guy? So for fall guy, 0. The guy, 1. All right. Let me get my hot sauce. And then peaches. I'm actually out of peach flavored tea. I actually, because I'll tell you, I have a variety of fucking teas, right? Because I love different teas. I got a variety of tea, and I'm out of my peach flavor. I only got like raspberry and blueberry left as far as my flavored teas. And the shit I'm drinking now is like that moringa shit. So there's that. All right, I'm getting my hot sauce while y'all put your votes in. Give me like 13.7 seconds. To live and die in LA. Oh man. I always believe we've had some conversations about a lot of shit, right? In here. And as of recently, we've had a lot of conversations about a lot of people involved with a certain group of people, right? a general background, if you will. You know what I mean? A general background that we know certain groups of people have. They tend to be prevalent in the entertainment industries. They tend to be prevalent in a lot of big money industries, right? They tend to be prevalent in a lot of industries where people who are generally, I wouldn't say downtrodden, I wouldn't say vulnerable, but they tend to be in these industries where the masses can be manipulated in one way or another. And the opinions of the masses can be manipulated in one way or another, whether it's politics, whether it's banking, whether it's, like I said, entertainment. We can talk about movies, we can talk about music, any of these things, right? So you're saying y'all think he's like a capo? He's a lieutenant in the Hollywood, no, not the Hollywood, in the American. That's what we're rocking with today. If y'all ain't fuck with this Slappy Mama's good. No, they don't pay me. I just like to give y'all good recommendations if y'all don't know any better, right? Not saying it's the best, not saying it's the worst, but it's good. So, so this nigga here, let's talk about it, right? P Diddy pulled a OJ, but like I got way more money than OJ. So instead of hopping in a fucking Bronco, and rolling down the freeway, this motherfucker hopped in a jet. And I think they said he went to Barbados or Antigua or one of the islands, one of the Caribbean islands. And then I believe they said he was headed to Cape Verde, right? I had to reach out to Miss Grace. Miss Grace, I know you ain't over there helping Diddy. I know that's your people. You better tell him you better put a ban on the man. But yeah, so I'm gonna be honest, right? I'm gonna be honest. That doesn't make him look very innocent, right? Nigga left his sons there. I don't know if y'all saw that. The fucking sons. I think one of the sons they already gave this nigga some McDonald's and some fries. So y'all know what that mean. Oh yeah, let me see. I got imagery for you guys. I got pictures and things. What's going on? This nigga brother Love looking bad, man. Yeah, that's where he's going. Because he knows that they ain't gonna sit him back. Right? So it's very unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate that, it's this is going on. But I wonder, because let's be honest. I wonder. Because we know that Diddy's involved, and I would say anybody that's in the music industry, anybody that's powerful in any of these entertainment industries, definitely uses their power to leverage favors, right? Now, who they leverage these favors from and the particular type of favors that they like to leverage, different question, right? We know, and we've heard rumors about Diddy being a foul character. We've heard rumors about Diddy, offing his own artists or being involved in possibly offing his own artist, right? An artist that some people in New York say is one of the greatest artists of all time. I may not necessarily agree with that. Was a good artist, great storyteller, but we're not here to talk. See, I'm getting a crazy echo. Anyway, we're not here to talk about who was the best artist and who wasn't. But we're just kind of here to talk about some of the rumors, some of the allegations that are going on. Because at this point, they're still allegations. We don't know what they're looking for, right? We don't know. But it has to be something. There's a simultaneous raid on 3 of your properties, and I would assume probably 3 of your biggest properties if they're in locations, or these would be properties, in my opinion. New York, I told you, like New York and LA, they're not real cities. You know what I mean? New York and LA are not real places. Eastside here, what's the motherfucking deal? New York and LA are not real cities. These are places people go to fucking try to get famous or make a name for themselves, which is so fucking stupid nowadays because you got the fucking internet. So if you got talent, if you got a skill, you know, you just put it on the fucking internet and eventually you fucking make it. Jimmy was that the TV show guy? Was that the, cause I heard about a guy, they used to do the kid shows. And Yeah, it had a bad legacy. Or was that the Canadian guy? Either way. So it says here, breaking private jet owned by Sean P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Brother Love, Diddy Bop, whatever the fuck his name is these days. Combs. Pardon me, this chicken is delicious. Has left the U.S. Combs' residents were raided by DHS in connection with a sex trafficking investigation. So trafficking, right? It becomes trafficking when you take somebody across state lines. Well, I think the definition made a change. I know that used to be the definition. Because I think that's what they used to hit pimps with back in the day. It's very crunchy. It's crispy. Well, it's extremely crispy. I'm loving it, right? But so I'm wondering, what does this mean? Because there were allegations of Diddy in a lawsuit. When I know that gal, what was the chick? It kind of started with her, right? She was putting all the stuff out. I don't know her name. Y'all know I'm not super hip into all the celebrities and all their names and who is this and who is that and what is this and what is that. But I know she had the lawsuit. He came off a bunch of money. That right there, super red flag, right? How quickly he did it because people start questioning, well, why? Why you ain't even try to fight it in court? Why you ain't try to cast him? Yeah. And no Delta. It's Cajun style. You know this. Maybe you don't know this. But that comes out. Then you start hearing the allegations him with TD Jakes. You start hearing allegations of Meek Mill doing questionable shit. I believe, I'm going to tell y'all where I stand, right? Let me put my face on it because I'm a firm believer in staying what I said. I believe the allegations of Meek Mill being involved in some derelict behavior. And the only reason I really do is because of the way he responded, right? Talking about, I'm moving to Ghana. I'm finna do this. They always trying, like, just real weird shit, right? Like, he started moving real strange. Start saying a whole bunch of real strange shit on the internet. And just all of a sudden, I'm anti-America. I need to go to Ghana. They just want to tear the black man down. That's where you got your fame for. They can't be too anti-you if you're making millions off yelling on your rap songs, right? They can't be too anti-black man when niggas can really on a beat and make $1 million fucking dollars, right? You're gonna get you some Afro beats. So here's the thing. Here's what it is, right? And I'm not condoning it. I'm not justifying it. I'm not validating it. When you're a man with power like this, you got a couple of things going on, right? Women are throwing themselves at you because they know you got money, right? Cool. Diddle those women. Do what you want to do. Enjoy yourself. But when you start getting into the questionable activities, right? And I don't know the exact allegations, so I'm not going to say it's this, is that. There's been speculations of underage. There's been speculations of Diddy with other dudes. There's been speculation of all kind of stuff, right? You've heard the story of, I think, you heard the story of him apparently was, somebody was coming in for a meeting while he was apparently getting serviced by some gentleman who used to work for him. There was allegations of, I want to say somebody they said would win a Grammy. Like I said, I don't remember all these names. I don't care much about celebrities. Would win a Grammy if they engaged in some questionable acts. And the man said he did it, but he didn't get the Grammy, right? So the more money and power you have to. Absolutely, I agree. I agree. I mean, and naturally it would, right? Because you have a, I mean, you're just, I mean, you're a powerful person. What is it? Absolute power corrupts absolutely, right? If you're one of the biggest names in rap, especially, not just for being a rapper, we're not against those rappers, but just your presence is known. You're a mogul. You're an icon for allegedly having vodka, even though you just kind of put your name on it. Niggas do a lot of that shit. 'Cause, you know, niggas believe everything. Yeah, he on Ciroc. Nigga ain't on Ciroc. Nigga was affiliated with Ciroc. Because if I ain't mistaken, Ciroc was like, nah, fuck that. Get your name off our shit. But what I'm saying at the very beginning of the stream, the reason all this is happening why these things take place, it's your fault. You, the listener, it's your fault. It's my fault too. Right? Because we listen to the products. We listen to the people that these moguls, quote unquote, put out and tell us to listen to. So on one end, we're getting indoctrinated with this shitty music that condones shitty behavior, that condones shitty lifestyles, that just, encourages people to be shitty. Meanwhile, we're lining their pockets, providing them the resources to be able to be these kind of people. Right? Because we want to talk about these things. These things interest us. I'm a firm believer, and that's why I always say, well, Ja Rule's left off the top 50 rappers of all time is Bell because Ja Rule's trash. That has nothing to do with his diddling involvement or not, right? I almost feel like he could be. But we create this. We enable this behavior, right? So we sit back, we laugh at it. We encourage people to be a part of it. Oh, she can sing so well. She needs to be famous. She needs to be this. She needs to be the biggest name in the world. We've seen all the Disney shit come out, right? And I got a question, because again, I tell you I'm not hip, and I'm not going to go all the way down into some of these rabbit holes because I personally just cannot give that much energy to it. But Dan Schneider, is that the same Dan Schneider on Rick and Morty? Because isn't that, I want to believe that's Dan Schneider. I don't want to make sure that's the same guy. Because I know there were some interesting allegations with that. Right? Y'all let me know if I'm right or wrong about that. But again, I mean, you could look at him and tell he was a weirdo. You can't give, especially like a super sloppy, fat, nasty person. And I'm not talking down on fat people, right? Because you can be an attractive fat person. You can be a big body, overweight lover like Heavy D. You can be shout out to Will. He's heavy dead now, but you can be an overweight lover like Heavy D. You can be attractive. You can be large and attractive. You got to be too something to do something. You know how that goes, right? I'm not got chicken crust and my lips greasy. Super stereotype going on, right? I don't give a shit. I'm hungry. Oh shit, Heidi's here. Party's on. But when you give fat, sloppy, nasty people, and they just get a lot of money, I think they do the worst shit, right? They do the worst shit because they don't have the level of attraction to do it. They know they have the money and shit like that to fucking to get people to do corrupt shit. So I feel like the fat, nasty people just know that they're not physically attractive. I told you that ugly people do the worst things, and I believe like Dan Snyder is one of those people. But anyway, whatever's going on, I know we're quick to jump and say, hey, they're guilty. I'm not defending P. Diddy, right? But I will defend. I don't think I'm going to defend that either. I defend the American right to protect yourself from law enforcement or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like to, I guess, do what you got to. If you got private plane money to escape the laws, should it be that way? No. But was ruined by angry fat lesbians. I believe that. That's definitely true. But if you have the ability to do so, I guess that's the beauty of America, right? That's the power of the passport. But it doesn't make you look not guilty. Like I said, it's too many things, too many different angles that we can look at. Like I said, Cat Williams came out and said a bunch of names, and it seems like all those people that Cat mentioned have been following. Now, either Cat is a soothsayer, Hollywood or the entertainment industry is just riddled with filth. Excuse me. Or Cat could be an informant, and Hollywood and entertainment still of all of this stuff. Hollywood and entertainment is riddled with filth. We know that part. We know that part's accurate, right? But yeah, they do. I'm trying to tell you, ugly people do the worst stuff. They're either really, really nice, or they're pure D dog shit. I saw a video of a chick the other day, ugly chick. Y'all might have saw it. And they were talking about what's something that you do that you wouldn't tell anybody. And she basically talked about she poisons ketchup and mustard condiment bottles at restaurants, and will sit in the restaurant and watch people consume it, especially children. This is what she said. Short, stubby, little ugly, very, very Ian-ish, right? I would definitely believe that she's an Ian, right? So, yeah. But again, why wouldn't she, right? She's too lazy to go work out because that's misogynistic and beauty standards and all that shit. I'm just going to be mad that I'm a little fat troll and hurt other people because I feel hurt inside because I'm a little fat troll. So, oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Hollywood is, bro, I don't understand like any parent who just sends their kid to Hollywood to let them be in the care of somebody else. Right? Because it's too much shit. It's too much weird shit. Too much like even if it wasn't true, there's too much possibility. There's too many connections. But anyway, they are also talking about that believe that there are ties to Jay-Z. I don't know why. I'm not sure. I don't care. I'm not a big Jay-Z fan. But I wouldn't put it past him, right? Like, there's reasons certain niggas get put in certain places, right? And we like to represent it because we like to make, they'll put them in certain places to make black folks think, oh, we've made it. All I got to do is rap and I can be like Jay-Z. All I got to do is rap. I can be like P. Diddy. All I do is rap and I can do all this other stuff. You can rap or you can play ball, or you can do 1,000 other fucking things like any other fucking race does and beyond. But Diddy's son, Justin and King Combs, I guess he got a king too. Is that the light skinned one? What's up with all these niggas having light skinned kids named King, right? Yeah. Right? He definitely skips country. So it's like I believe he's guilty. But this is the picture that again, if his kids know anything, if they know anything, oh shit, they are going to tell it and tell it all, right? Didn't Diddy steal one of his son's girls one time? Wouldn't he fuck with one of his son's girlfriends or something? That nigga getting revenge today, boy. Oh yeah, remember that time, Pops, you thought I wasn't gonna get my lick back, huh? Oh, he gonna get his lick back. P. Diddy might not ever be able to come back to the United States. Like, I wonder if they got people at the like Cape Verde airport, like, yeah, we're just waiting. And they finna be like this. And they finna be in there. They'll be in there with the burgers and the fries and the Coke. When you see that action, you already know what's going down. That's what he's gonna be like real soon. When you see that action, this nigga getting meals, niggas exchanging meals for deals. It's a wrap. I'm moving everything. So I wouldn't be surprised to see all these people turn on him. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised. And I feel like P. Diddy's had this plan in mind already. Like, I guess once you're like a person who engages, you have to have a contingency plan. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a Pete. Shout out to Patricia K. How are you doing this evening? And if I missed y'all, I ain't diss y'all. Christian King is the dark skin. Okay. All right, well, cool. He ain't doubling up like T.I. But again, I feel like this is a plan. Like, he knew this day was like ever since Cat Williams been talking this year. Diddy probably came up with this plan right after the Shannon Sharpe and he was like, damn, these niggas gonna get me this year. After the TDJ, like, And I don't believe it's just niggas doing this, right? I don't believe this is just niggas behaving in this way. I told you, certain people, certain backgrounds, love to associate themselves with niggas. You know, give a couple of niggas money, let them infiltrate and manipulate all the rest of the niggas. And, you know, they can have maybe 1 or 2 degrees of separation from the niggasry themselves, right? Because they all do it. If P. Diddy's comfortable getting away with it, you don't think that these people who are more powerful than him, the actual billionaires in the industry, aren't comfortable with it? You see these rappers doubling back to Meek Mill. You see these rappers, gangsters, body snatchers, right? Killers, hitters, ABK. They get around these gentlemen who generally tend to be, again, of a certain religious background. And you see these motherfuckers act like whole hoes, right? You see these motherfuckers act like complete broads. Let a nigga tell them some shit like that. They swear up and down that they'll shoot that nigga. And they'll do this, that, and the third. See motherfuckers hugging on some of your favorite gangster rappers, making them look real, real questionable. Exactly. 3T, time traveling Texas. You already reading my mind. Right? These supposed to be gangsters and killers, and these motherfuckers partying with the same type of people that they call very derelict names in the street with those type of behaviors. Did you see the video? Meek Mill on the tennis court, bunny hopping around. Shout out to Dan the man. Yes, he did.
Did he flee the country?
We'll call him Flea Diddy, because he fled the country. Oh, shit. Shout out to Dan the man with the plate. I appreciate the love. So, it's just a very, very, very interesting combination, right? Because there's certain groups that just have this stranglehold on other communities, other groups, right? When traditionally they probably wouldn't involve themselves too much with those other groups if there wasn't some type of leverage or some type of benefit, some type of collateral, you know, some type of ungodly commitment. I just wonder. But it's not to take this off of Diddy, because Diddy is the man of the hour. But I'm curious to know, quick poll, 0 for no, 1 for yes. Does Diddy ever come back to America? Or does America go and get P. Diddy? Right? Oh, yeah. For a damn good reason. Right? Even the countries that aided them in their time of need eventually realized, maybe, just maybe, this ain't their rightful place. Right? But this is all, it's surprisingly unsurprising. I think the surprising part about it is that action actually happened, right? This ain't this definitely ain't getting Biden no votes. No, I'm not even gonna go down. I was gonna go down an aisle. I'm gonna try to politicize it tonight. But I'm lying. I'm gonna say something crazy. But again, I have a very hard time thinking he's going to come back. Again, he's painted a picture already by leaving. But again, you've been able to do whatever the fuck you've wanted to do for so long. You've beat gun charge, you beat shooting charge when he put that shit on Shine some years ago. Beyond came in and he said like Diddy's a weasel type of guy. I believe it. I believe that there are, again, once you've amassed a certain type of power, you're putting fall guys in place. You're putting, people to take these charges or to handle certain things. So you, like I said, you're not hands on with it. But eventually, the dues must be paid. Especially if you're out here living recklessly. And I mean, this has been going on for decades. We've been talking about this since the 90s. Since the fucking 90s. So here we are. First Trill, what's the motherfucking deal? So let me do this. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time. I've already been talking for that long. God damn, it didn't even feel like running my mouth. The chicken was good. So let's do this. Let me go ahead and open up the line here in just a second. It'll be about just a moment to figure out why I'm getting this little funky ass echo on my end. And then get this all ironed out. Oh man, right? But my thing is, honestly, I'm very curious. I'm extremely curious, right? Because I don't know if he has. I would think that he's smart enough to have assets in other places. I would think that. Shout out to Illusion. I would think that if he would be smart enough, if he's in a situation like this, to have assets in other locations. Because again, you can freeze accounts. You can do a lot of things to make it hard for him to spend money to where you'd have to squeeze him out, right? To eventually either he dies downtrodden or he comes back. Could be a situation where he takes the hypothetical, is that cyanide pill? I believe that there are people above the Diddy, the Diddler, or that the Diddler definitely has information on. Because you always see it with these types, right? When it comes to political regimes, politicians, entertainers, famous people overall, rich motherfuckers, people keep a lot of records. People record a lot of shit, a lot of hidden cameras, a lot of recorded audio, a lot of things like that. Easy Money, what's the motherfucking deal? Good to see you, sir. Lot of interesting. That, you know what? I feel like this. If a motherfucker's had a platinum album, if you've had a platinum album, there's been some diddling done, right? There's been some. So I'm just willing to lean. Like, I feel like, what do you think the percentage is? If a person's has been an A-list movie star or has dropped a platinum album that sold 1 million records, right? Like, what is the likelihood that they've been doing? And then I believe, like, nowadays, of course, it's significantly more, right? Because when you used to have to get out, because y'all see, with the Kendrick and Drake beef and all that going on now, who, as they said, Rick Ross and somebody else has unfollowed Drake. That's the weird thing nowadays. That's how motherfuckers know to be, don't follow that nigga no more on Instagram. That's so weird. Like, the weird shit, though, is the people who follow people to see, like, what are you fucking doing? Like, what are you doing with your life that you sit around and wait to see when somebody unfollows somebody? I heard of that sound. I didn't listen to it with seriousness because I didn't know if it was something authentic or not. I thought it was just a joke or whatever. So I didn't really listen to the audio. I hope not. I hope not. But I believe if anybody in this is compromised, it's Usher, and it's definitely Meek Mill, right? Because was Meek Mill ever signed to P Diddy at any point? Like, I don't know. I know he was under Rick Ross for a little while, right? And Meek Mill never came across as the smartest fucking dude, right? Like he was never the sharpest tool in the shed. Like like I said, I didn't. I was hoping it wasn't real, so I didn't really put. Like I said, I was like, whatever. So I didn't really listen to it with any seriousness. But y'all heard of Flavor Camp, right? Y'all know what that is. I believe Bieber went to Flavor Camp. I believe Usher went to Flavor Camp. And I think at an older age, Meek Mill went to Flavor Camp. Right? So that's not the same category. Sometimes, wives need to be beaten. They get out of line, so I'm not going to count that against them. Drugs, not going to count that. You got to do drugs to be in the industry. Right? I don't think anybody's drug free. Mary J. Blige's best music when she was out of there. Whitney Houston, legendary artist, legendary drug user. Yeah, Usher been compromised. Usher was compromised before he ever got on. Like, yeah, it was a bad deal. Really? Let it burn. Hootie? Darius Rucker? Hootie and the Bluefish is just the name of the band. I'm not Hootie. That's a fucking funny skit from whatchamacallit. So, all right, let me stop talking. Let me open up this line. Let me figure out why I get this echo and then clear that out. And then we're going to get this thing rolling. Right? And here's the thing, like, celebrities get all the good drugs. They get like designer drugs. They doing drugs you don't even want to know about. Right? So if we're just out here saying random things and parlaying hypotheticals into the conversation, percent chance that Drake has been compromised. See, I'm getting a fucking echo. Oh. Crazy shit to me. Yes, I'm true. The Cuba Gooding thing? No, I'm not sure what the Cuba Gooding thing is. Okay, there we go. Doesn't sound like I have that color. I think, okay, I see. I see what we were doing there. All right, cool. Yeah. We don't want to talk about nothing but stale Trill burger fries and flat 18 wheeler tires. We'll talk to Trill when it's time to talk to Trill. Is it okay for a wife to beat her husband when he gets out of line? Absolutely not. She's breaking the pecking order. I can't condone that. I can't condone that in any fashion. In my heart, it just won't let me. Now, we know some do. Right? It happens. It happens more often. I think there's more women beating men than men beating women. Right? Now, the context, the severity, the damage. I think we got levels of that. I'm really mad because I got a bunch of great videos I want to show y'all, but we're talking this today, so I'm going to save them for the rest of the week. Like I said, we got content for all week, got topics for all week. So we are dinning it up.
Bro, I think I just heard the alleged Diddy / Meek audio and I've come to the conclusion
Shout
that hell
out to
is
Dan the
empty,
man.
and
I
all
appreciate the
devils
love.
are
So you just
here.
heard the audio. You're convinced that hell is empty. All the devils are here. I can see hell being on earth right now as we speak. Like, because is it just me? Let's before I open the line, right? This is the last thing we'll say, right? Is it just me? How you gonna retire without a proper retirement? With proper going out? I love this fucking little. I need to start going to fucking Ross more often and finding knickknacks. I said I'm gonna start decorating. Eventually I'm gonna get away from all the green screen backgrounds. I'm actually decorate. I never put anything on my walls. Like, I'm really trying to think about it. Like, I had one poster I think I ever put up in high school, and then like one in my first apartment, or two maybe. And I don't put stuff on my, like, I don't plan. Let me just get some decorative art and just, I don't even know what the fuck I like. Right? I like elephants. That's all I know. Right? That's all I know. I'm almost tempted to get the audio just to play it. Because like I said, I hadn't heard it seriously. I don't want no fucking decorator. That's not what I like. That's what the fucking decorator likes. Right? And we'll be like, oh, I'll come over there and decorate for you. How you gonna decorate the way you want? I don't want you decorating for. I want to decorate it my way. But I don't know what my way is, right? All right, I'll just tell them. I just want elephants. Plenty of elephants. I want some elephants. I want the little Kevin Samuels little seed.
Diddy the cold nigga.
Terrible, terrible. Oh, thank you for the support, little C's. Fucking, I can't fucking. I'm laughing because I had something for that, a Junior Mafia joke, and I couldn't hit it, and the timing is off now, so it don't fucking work. Anyway, appreciate the love. Fuck that comment. Appreciate the love. So let's just go ahead and open up the line. I'm gonna look for the audio in the background while we open the line up, and that's gonna be Diddy's son here in a minute, selling his daddy out for a Five Guys burger. All right. Speaking of burgers, dropped in the chat, best burger in the game. Who has the best fucking burgers in the game? We know it ain't In-N-Out, so don't come with that bullshit. All right, looks like everything else should be good to go. Let me make sure I got the everything else is right. So 346-484-3336 if you want to call in and chop it up about Flea Diddy. Flea, did he? I killed myself. Flea Diddy. I love corny jokes. Flea Diddy and yeah. Right. And again, best burger in the game. Y'all dropped it in the chat. But also, I made a statement earlier. To me, the best burgers are not like from national chains. Of course, it's like some mom and pop spot, like a little one-off spot. Because there's some great burgers all over the fucking Houston area. Like, there's some great fucking burgers. They're not chains, so it's kind of hard to promote them. But yeah, there's actually quite a bit. If you ever come to the city and are looking for a good burger spot, I could probably give you a damn good burger spot on every side of town. You know what I'm saying? Joy Love, great burger. Joy Love, great burger. Bro's a hater, but I think that Kraft burger is great. Joy Love's amazing burger. You gotta be a man. A man's man to eat a Joy Love burger. What about a Brother Love burger, Broderick? The one you cook, cheap, whatever you fuck. Hey, ain't nothing like a homemade That's not godly of you, Broderick. You shouldn't speak down on your brother, man. That has to be against one of the sins. Let me find this audio while I'm over here. Alleged. But yeah, I know how what my color thing would be if I was decorated. And you know what? Because it was right around the time that audio kind of leaked out. And like, why do they like? That's why I asked. Well, if he ever signed to Bad Boy or P Diddy or anything like that? Because like, why does Meek Mill and P Diddy hang out so much? Why do they hang out so fucking much? It's questionable to me. Right? And how does DJ Academics win in all of this? Right? Because there was a video where they were playing tennis, and this was the tennis that they were playing with Rick Rubin. And I want to say that they were playing Rick Rubin. And fucking P. Diddy's out there, oh yeah, you doing it, daddy. Yeah, daddy, you doing this, daddy. Like, it's a weird ass fucking thing, right? Oh, you did come. I swear I didn't see. I swear to God, I've been looking on the fucking screen and I did not see it. I did not see it at all, right? I promise, did not see a ring, did not see a nothing. So this is what we'll do. I just happened to look at the thing and saw that there was a missed call. This nigga sent me the voicemail. The little box didn't pop up. I even moved the little thing off this screen so that it wouldn't fucking pop up. My apologies. Then you said you was retired. I wasn't supposed to be expecting you. You know, how I'm supposed to know you gonna call when you're saying you're retired. See, that's what I'm saying. Niggas say one thing, then do something else. But I'm retired. I'm out the game. Then they want to get back in the game. You know what I'm saying? So you can't trust this, man. Oh no. Oh no, not the golden hand. Is he the golden child? But it's like it's a situation where it's real quick. Like, two grown men shouldn't have. If you're not truly related, you're not truly. See, I've been trying to cut. I'm gonna have to actually cut the ringer on this motherfucker. Shit don't be popping up. If you're not related, why are you calling another man daddy? And then the nigga's younger than you, right? Excuse me. If you are not signed up, like, why do y'all hang out so much? If there's not a profitable interaction, right? Not only Cat Williams, but 50 said it. A couple other cats have said it. That if Diddy asks you to party, you got to tell him no, right? You got to tell him no, because it's gonna get weird. I remember when 50 talked about Diddy want to take him shopping. Like, P. Diddy is a really, really odd cat, right? And it's going to be very interesting to see how this all winds down. But going back to what I said earlier, was Biggie Smalls overrated? Was Biggie overrated? And let's talk about it. Why do you feel that 50 is questionable? Well, yeah, I literally tried to call. I didn't see the little thing. That's why I said this little deal, for whatever reason, it doesn't. This dial pad doesn't show it. The other one does. I don't want to call you the computer. I'm doing all that. Got the little call control window. Everything up here is no, for whatever reason, it just didn't come on. I just don't think the thing likes you. They might see that 409 and be like, nah. High likelihood it's a Negro from Port Arthur calling. We got to be careful. It's doing some little weird stuff. Okay. And I think I've been fucking up too. I think I've been fucking up because I don't think I've been putting that. That's why these calls have been getting missed. They haven't been going because I knew I set a call queue up like a month ago. And I was wondering why I wasn't going there. And that's why. Keeping it real time, Riley. How you doing this evening, ma'am? Broderick's never. Left turn. How is this a left turn? Because I said that 50. That Biggie Smalls is possibly overrated. I mean, what is his entire body of work compared to some of the other greats? And shout out to the lovely Miss D the Gamma. I'm very disappointed in D the Gamma, y'all. I'm not going to tell y'all why, but she knows. Very, very disappointed. Right? Well, y'all, I'm going to talk about, so I'm finna look. Y'all know this is the den. Because I got plenty, like, the subject that we were going to have prior to this. I'm not going to tell y'all what it was going to be. The subject that y'all were going to have prior to this was going to be great. It was going to be greatness. But, yeah, that's what it starts out. That's what they say about crack. It's just a little rock, just a little bit of fun, just having a little crack party. And next thing you know, full-blown dope fiending. AI is the new digital crack. Stay away from it. Stay away from it. Oh, yeah, Rogers look like he got time today. He's actually commenting. It's going to be a terrible day. So again, like I said, my whole deal with this is that P. Diddy, not a fucking Bible story. P. Diddy is more than likely guilty. I don't, it's just, I don't see, it's just too much. It's absolutely far too much shit being associated with the man. It's too much, because here's my thing. If you're practically almost a billionaire, I'd have questions if you didn't have allegations. And I know that sounds crazy, right? Questions if there were not allegations against you, because anytime a man is in power, trying to get to some power or touching a lot of money, there is going to be a scandalous broad somewhere involved. That's just how it works. But with Diddy, yeah, it was some scandalous. You can say maybe it was scandalous broad, but then you got scandalous niggas too, and a lot of them. Oh no. Don't know. Oh, wrong fucking thing. That's not the right thing. I'm doing the wrong fucking thing. Like I said, I don't know, right? It's just too, like I said, it's just too weird. Like, there's normal behaviors that men engage in, and Diddy's never normal around me. And I've seen this nigga kissing on Birdman. And like, y'all niggas just both rich. Y'all not free. Like, why are you kissing on Diddy? Like, what is it about this nigga? Brother love. And I saw a thing that said this was the logo for Love Records or Brother Love, or whatever. It looked like a heart fucking another heart in the butt. That's like that's what the fucking logo looked like. You're probably, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't know if it was real. I see shit. I stay like on the fringe of entertainment because I don't want to dive into that rabbit hole. Like, and I think the people who are obsessed with entertainment are just as bad. So like the people who go out and covet and read all the headlines and all the magazines and on all the gossip sites, like, you're just as bad as these entertainers because you're giving them the energy. You're dedicating your energy to them. You're sending them that energy that allows them to be the people that they are. These are the type of people that when they interact with the rest, they're willing to compromise their morals, compromise their dignity, compromise their sanity, and engage in derelict behavior with these celebrities because it's the, bro, I would never, ever. And again, appreciate the love, Lil C's. I thought that's what I thought it was. What you need in life: money, power, respect. That actually is going to be a topic this week. It was actually pretty funny that was because I made all my thumbs before the Diddy shit happened, and I went back and made one. But at this point, like again, if you didn't have scandals, if you didn't have something going on when you're rich and you're famous, I'd be cool. But when you have this many, and you say because you're a rapper, you're in the entertainment industry, bitches do a lot of shady shit, right? Regular bitches do a lot of regular shady shit to niggas, right? So, motherfucker with money, famous, fame, power, you know, what is he saying? Cambodian immigrant breast milk. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more availability of Cambodian breast milk in America now, with everybody just coming in through the border. So I'm pretty sure it's not as much of a delicacy as it once was. Some of y'all are going to get that. A lot of y'all might not. If you did get that, drop a 1. If you didn't get that, don't even worry about it. All right. Good night, Miss Bell. Load up on the lavender and have a good evening. MAGA just because. Y'all want to deviate? Thanks to Broderick. Something I do want to say. Something I do want to touch on. Right? There's something supposed to happen on tomorrow, Tuesday. I feel like there's something I'm supposed to do tomorrow. But anyway, what's about your boy Trump, man? Right? Remember, he's going to sell his house. He got to come up with $400 million. That motherfucker finds, when there's a will, there's a way. That motherfucker finds a fucking way. And I'm not mad at him. Like I say, this is America. The corporation of America. Y'all, man, look. I'm trying to stay on topic. I'm trying my best. But if y'all don't understand the corporation of America at this point, and you don't get it, you're choosing not to get it. Right? Right? So if you're choosing not to understand, this is not CT talk. This is not crazy talk. This is not conspiracy theorist talk. If you're not understanding the corporation that is America, then you might get left behind real soon. Talk about all these people. And again, I always mention, a name that we're always afraid to talk about. I always mention a name that people don't like to talk about, that they don't like to speak on. And I believe is probably the biggest. I believe is probably the biggest culprit in the game. Right? And I believe that's Oprah. I believe that Oprah has ties to all of the quote unquote elite. Right? I feel like Oprah supplies the elite. Like there's no way, again, when we talk about where there's smoke, there's fire. And how she's just so in tight with all these people, but nobody has any allegations. Y'all think Oprah's, look, you can call it hearsay, you can call it whatever the fuck you want to. A motherfucker who's not aging gracefully, right? Because let's not act like we believe Oprah's at the gym getting it in. But she looks younger than ever. Right? A lot of people talk about a little crazy thing that these celebrities, are into. They're said to have euthanasia. Euthanasia is not a word. I don't think it's a word. But they're said to have benefits to making people appear younger, right? They're said to have benefits of making people appear to be to reverse aging. Oprah looks younger now than when she first fucking got on television, right? She's tied up with every motherfucker that you see in something. But I think what happens is, if she goes down, the whole thing is going down. Right? This is what I personally believe. Because I believe she's just into it as much as anybody, if not more so than she might be the... Oh, Oh. Says, here's a leaked photo of Diddy's private jet. Love Air. What does that sound like? Love Air. Would you get on a plane called Love Air? It sounds like a good time. It sounds like you're guaranteed to join the Mile High Club, whether you want to or not, willingly or unwillingly. If you get on the plane called the Love Air, you know what's happening. And you're not going to want it to happen, but you know what's happening. So here, let me drop that right there. This is Love Air, apparently in Antigua. They said that his I'm trying to get this fucking Bodacker right. They said that his travel is now restricted on the Caribbean island. Some people say Caribbean, some people say Caribbean. I say both depending on the mood I'm in. Let's see. Oh, wow. Let's see. Oh, wow. Wow. Somebody was saying that, again, these are allegations. You got to be careful with certain shit. So I'm scrolling down shit. Yeah, that's why video games ain't good no more. Remember video games? You used to want to be a hero, or you used to always, you get the damsel in distress or whatever. Now they all look like a bunch of little dudes. Like, who wants to rescue? Like, if oh fuck, I need help. I can't be sane. Oh, think about it. Hear me out. Hear me out, right? I definitely say beaners. I didn't know what a beaner was until I was introduced to it by my Hispanic. I didn't know what a beaner was, didn't know what a wetback was, didn't know any of these derogatory terms until my Hispanic friends introduced them to me. Then we would share popular racist epithets. Oh yeah, absolutely. If you're in the Billionaire Boys Club or the Billionaire Boys and Girls Club, now you've seen and done things probably no one can imagine. Because I don't think you get to stay in the club that long. I don't think you get to amass that amount of power. Like millionaires, yeah, you could have a few million. You could be lucky, fuck around, hit the lottery or something. You could have a few million and be all right. But I don't think I don't put it past any of them, right? Any of them. And hear what I'm saying, any of them, that there hasn't been questionable activities in which they participated in. Now, to the extent in which they've gotten there, I know exactly what I'm saying when I say any of them. But some of them you just like, some of them more than you like others, right? Some of them probably dive into the depths a little bit more than others do, right? Racist jokes, only ones I can remember. Right. Subway guy, he definitely wasn't serving footlongs, but he was a definite diddler. Let's see. But yeah, again, do I think that it's just Diddy? No, I think it's almost everybody. Anybody who's a somewhat mogul or in that upper echelon is always it. But I want to say about the cyanide pill. I look at it like this. I feel like, I don't know, because Diddy got his money and power. I can see himself, going ghost in the literal sense. Late term abortion, if you will, in the literal sense. I could see it because there's no way he's not going to R. Kelly it, right? He's not going to R. Kelly it. I'm breaking up. Okay, my apologies. Hold on, let me see where we're going here. All right. Okay. But yeah, so it's a situation where I don't see Diddy being going and sitting down and doing his time. Not the life he's lived, not what he's done so far and everything else. Now, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if this was bigger than Diddy, though, right? What if Diddy's the piece that they need for everything else to fall, right? What if Diddy, they know, well, Diddy's not all the way. He's an affiliate of the, let's call it the cabal, right? He's an affiliate, but he's not the man. You know what I'm saying? So with him being an affiliate, he may just be willing to turn coat, right? And I wouldn't put it past him to save his own skin. We've seen him do it before. I wouldn't be surprised to see him do it again. I wouldn't be surprised, like I was saying earlier, if he had, we'll call it content on his cohorts, or any of that, right? I wouldn't be surprised if he got tapes like your boy who got unalived in the cell. I wouldn't be surprised he can't play that character like a Monster Ball. I don't even remember Monster Ball. The only thing I remember from Monster Ball is, well, the one thing we all remember from Monster Ball. I think a lot of niggas look at that and like, maybe Halle ain't as bad as we thought she was. I think like Monster Ball might have been a good role. I think, and maybe it's just me. Niggas, if you're in here, fellas, if you're in here, if you watch Monsters Ball, did that scene, y'all know the rules, 0 for no, 1 for yes. Did that scene that Halle Berry participated in, did it make you look at her differently? And when I say differently, not in a positive light. Like you kind of saw a little bit of positivity, but when you step back, you thought about it, like, oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Because here's the thing. Honestly, the resources are there to catch people who are doing really bad things. Right? And I'm going to be honest, I don't believe that every person that goes down is doing certain shit. I think certain people are wanted for other things or maybe are not government friendly. So certain things may be bogus things, because certain things can be brought up against you that are super bogus, and then you have to deal with, right? But in the eyes of the people, when the government says this, and this, because most people depend on the government or rely on the government or hope the government is going to come and save them if things go wrong, which they don't, they never do. The government has never saved you from anything, right? And I'm not over here being anti-establishment. Take my words for what you want to. But the government has never saved you from anything. And that's what I don't understand. Like, I don't know what disaster or any of this that the government, because the government as an entity cannot get out and fucking help you, right? It's the people, right? It's the fucking people that fucking do the work. I keep referring to it without trying to go too crazy, right? All I can tell you guys is understand the corporation of the United States of America. Understand thoroughly the corporation that is the United States of America. And once you understand that, and you do your due diligence, and you do your research, especially as an American citizen, if you are an American citizen, you might be disgusted. And I'm not even talking about the perverse stuff, right? I'm not even talking about the perverse actions of people like Diddy and shit like that. If you really were to deep dive and do your due diligence and understand how this whole thing works, you'd be extremely disgusted, right? You'd be. I think that it would be. It's the shock of the reality is the hard part, because you're like, I've been living my life believing this thing for so long, right? You would be shocked because you've been living your life a certain way for so long. And then once you realize, once you understand, and like I say, I know I'm being very vague with it. I'm very vague with this for a reason. Maybe more so we'll talk about it in Discord or something. I've kind of talked with some of y'all about it a little bit more. But it's a crazy game. So relying on your government to come in and save you and to do anything cool. All you can hope the government does is prevent more mass terrorist attacks than they cause. Take that however you want to take it, right? I'm not being a conspiracy theorist about it. You can take that however you want. You just want to hope that the government prevents more attacks than they cause, right? And I'm not saying that they're behind all of them. I'm not saying they're not. You could say letting all the influx of immigrants in and all the people that you're letting in run wild. And it's been documented that they are definitely believe that there are terror cells that have come through the southern border where a certain person is like, no, let them in here. You damn shut them out. Bro. But people voted for that. You can look at it how you want to. The Nickelodeon claims, and welcome to the. I'm gonna fuck that whole name up. The Royden. Look, the Roy. We're gonna call you the Roy. I got my glasses, and I definitely need to. I don't even know. Roy LaFleur. But welcome to the den. And so, like I said, yeah, it's crazy because going back to Cat Williams, beginning of the year, he said this is going to be a year where a lot of truths are going to be unveiled. And ever since he said that, it seemed like things are getting more and more unraveled. And it's not like, say, just Diddy. You've heard of several executives in high places. You see people resigning. You hear about this whole scandal with the, like I said, the Nickelodeon thing. And I wasn't like a super big Nickelodeon kid. I used to watch a little bit of all that. I wasn't all the way into all of that. But now you start thinking about some of the skits that were there. And you start asking questions because some of those skits were odd, right? Niggas voted for this. Niggas came out and drove. Niggas came out in droves, and niggas was dancing in trash. Y'all remember that? They're not trash. They were dancing in mailboxes because Trump wasn't here, right? Yeah, we got Trump out. Yeah, we did doing electric. Niggas was doing the electric slide off beat. Niggas was doing. I want to find everybody in the video. That video still on the internet somewhere. I want to find the DJ and everybody in that video. Right? I just want to say, well, look what you've done. Are you proud of yourself? are you feeling good about yourself? You want to do the electric slide right now? Well, everything's going to shit. And so here we are, right? But like I said, the P. Diddy thing, I honestly believe P. Diddy's just a fraction of the real deal. But it's so much going on. It's so much public interest. It's in the interest of the government to take down somebody like this, right? Because now the thing that I think law enforcement and government agencies love more than actually combating real crimes and stopping real criminals, because again, the government could easily work themselves out of a job if they wanted to. But then we wouldn't need them, right? And if we don't need you, then, well, you're kind of powerless. So they're not going to do that. They're going to keep enough danger out there to keep you scared. But every now and then, we need to knock off a couple of big names so that we can, I'm with you on that one, Asbel. Shit, look. I was having a conversation with somebody the other day. Look. We got 4 at the most. As if they don't pull an okey doke this go round, you got 4 at the most. If they pull an okey doke this go round, because ain't no fucking way, right? The line has been open. The number's been open. I called you back. You didn't answer. You sent me the voicemail. 346-484-3336. If you want to call in, Trillard. The line has been open in its entirety. I don't even know if that sounds right. It sounds kind of bad, actually. Yeah. So I'm going to sit here, look at the thing to make sure I don't see the little block. I don't even know why this thing don't want to go away. But new phase be crazy. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Because you don't let motherfuckers by the millions come in here. by the millions. And you have it's going straight to voicemail? Okay, let me see what's going on. My bad. All right, let me check it out. I'm telling you, the line knows who you are at this point. It's just this nigga Trio calling in. He's up to no good. He's up to shenanigans and tomfoolery. It might be sending straight to the might be going straight to the fucking queue instead of like it's supposed to. All right, there we go. Well, what's the motherfucking name who we have calling in to the den this evening?
Motherfucker. I've been calling this goddamn number.
Oh, what's the first one that we're going to be? You this evening, Professor Trill.
I'm pissed off.
Why are you pissed off?
Because I was going there to eat me a nice dinner and the motherfucking restaurant is closed.
No, that's definitely P. Diddy's fault.
Yeah, people not showing up to work and shit.
Do you see that? Do you see that being a problem on the road a lot? Is there a lot of places still having staffing issues?
Some, but not too many, not no more. It was bad for a while, but no, it's pretty much back to normal.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So, what are your thoughts on the events that have taken place today? P. Diddy gets 3 houses raided. He hops on a private jet, goes to the Caribbean. People have questions. People have speculations. You know, all the rumors, all the things that have been going around P. Diddy, and even what Cat Williams said to start the year off. What do you think is going on? Do you feel like P. Diddy's a guilty party, and what happens from here?
Bro, it's been something about that dude ever since I first seen this nigga on TV. I just never. It was something about him that just rubbed me the wrong way. I just don't like that nigga. I never knew why. I just never liked him.
I'm gonna say
So,
though, I blame P. Diddy for ruining rap.
Then lock his ass up.
Yeah, I blame, and I've said this before in the den. I blame P. Diddy for the downfall of rap music, right? Because it was right after, however, Biggie ended up unalived. That's when the shiny suits came in. That's when throwing all the money, like that's when rap turned from this is cool to have it. I'm not saying that clubs weren't always popular, but that's when the club got weird. That's when niggas started doing too much in the clubs. And the club, regular clubs, basically turned into strip club. Everybody throwing money, making it rain, doing all this weird shit. Like that's when that transition started to occur. Once niggas started wearing the shiny suits, it was a wrap from there. You know,
with Mace.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, but Mace was jamming, man. Harlem World go on.
Yeah, but your boy said, got caught in the car with the boy. I don't know. So
Still like the music.
yeah, Harlem World was great. It had a couple of little hits on it, but Mace isn't the most articulate gentleman. But yeah, why was P. Diddy able to find good artists? But he probably wasn't a good person. What do you think? Do you think he has an eye for talent?
Eye for talent? I don't think he got an eye for fucking over somebody, yeah. Because that's pretty much all he did. Because I think Biggie was the only one of the artists that he signed that had a successful second album.
And
all the rest of them was just one and done.
Why do you think that album was so successful?
But the nigga was dead before the second one came out.
So there's that. Yeah, because you got to think about it. With the Locks, had a real issue with the Locks. They was on the radio beefing that out. And then, everybody you heard who has ever dealt with Diddy, it's been an issue. Every song that you've ever heard, quote unquote, Diddy produced has been basically a remake or a super sample. I wouldn't even call it a sample. It's just basically stealing the beat from something else. So that's why I wonder, how did Diddy get to where he is and how, that he's in such a position of power? Because I don't feel like he's, in my personal opinion, y'all correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, I don't feel like Diddy's really contributed anything to music in a major way other than a couple of artists. And a lot of them artists, like I said, didn't make it. Who was the Craig Mack, Flavor in Your Ear, Had that nigga Loon, I think, had like one song.
The Loon album was okay.
No, I never listened.
I actually bought that CD. It was just okay.
Mm-hmm. Who was the other one? You know, he tried to put out several. Shine was, yeah, we saw that with Shine. Gorilla Black.
Yeah.
And Gorilla Black was a real live idiot because I just saw a video of this nigga, and he was talking about he went to court, and them niggas gave him. He was like, I think he said they gave him like 110 months or something like that, because you know they'll give you your case in months instead of telling you how many years. I want to say it was something like 110 months, something, whatever it is, it equaled out to like 9 years and some change, right? And so when he was in court, he took like, oh yeah, 9 months, 110 months. Ooh, yeah, I'll take that. Ooh. Not realizing, he didn't realize till he got back to his cell, and somebody told him how long it was that he had just signed for. So if this nigga couldn't calculate, you know, that you about to do a decade or whatever behind, you know, dividing the months, he sure as shit didn't understand a recording contract. You know what I'm saying?
Of course not.
And sure as shit ain't getting no fucking lawyer. So I believe that Diddy fucked up a lot of these people who did the fucking band. What did the band ever do? Did they ever drop an album?
Yeah, I think they did, but I don't remember nobody going by that shit.
Yeah, remember that?
I don't really give a shit about the band. I want to know what happened to Sarah fine ass.
Oh, now she's a single mom. But
yeah, bro. I heard that song earlier today. I actually listened to the whole thing. I laughed my ass off.
No, it's that shit there. That nigga that made a remix too. He got a couple of little. I was watching this shit. This nigga sent a message to Beyonce talking about, yeah, I heard your little album dropping on the 29th. You know, that was the day I was dropping my album. You might want to move that back or something. I'm like, this nigga killing me, bro.
Wow.
That shit was funny than a motherfucker. Yeah, you know, you trying to do something different, your little country album or some shit. That shit was fucking hilarious. But here's the thing, all right. So, you know, I'm not a big Diddy fan. I'm not a big Diddy fan either. I don't really think he's contributed anything. But there's a lot of rumors, a lot of speculation going on that people are also tying it into that Jay-Z could possibly be part of this next, right? I don't know what Jay-Z has done. There's speculations, allegations. You know, when they would say when it's $1 billion in the elevator, something bound to go down, whatever the motherfucker said. Do you feel like there? How would you feel if Jay-Z is what's the word I'm looking for?
Gatekeeping?
No, not gatekeeping. Is let's just say named in an incident like this. Say Jay-Z is next on the list. Would you feel differently than you feel about P. Diddy?
No. No. There's a bunch of shit with Jay-Z that just don't quite add up either.
Yeah.
I mean, I like his music, well, a good portion of it, not all of it, but I don't know. Something about that nigga seem off too.
Shout out to 12 and Chalk Milk. Good to see you. I agree. It's something. It's the Jigga Man, right? I did see. I saw the thing they talking about. He killed a side piece. I believe that there was something. I won't say that's what Lemonade was in reference to. I've seen some other allegations of side babies and other things. But I don't know if people remember Kanye a while back in a concert. Whenever him and Jay were kind of beefing, he said something about, "I know you got them killers. Don't send them after me. Call me and talk to me like a man," or something like that. I think Kanye's crazy, but not that crazy. Like, I don't think he's, and I believe Kanye's seen a lot of things. I'm not even saying he's innocent, but I think he's seen a lot of shit that turned him crazy. Because how do you remain sane living this kind of lifestyle? Like, how can you, to be okay with it, you have to be a corrupted individual, right?
I agree, because he wasn't nothing like that when he first got on. He was a regular dude just trying to make it.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Like he got inundated with something he wasn't prepared for.
Oh, yeah, I definitely believe it. Because you got to think about it, too, especially at Rockefeller Records, because what was it? It wasn't, because I know there was allegations of Dame and J both trying to talk to Aaliyah, right? And I know Diddy again talking about messing around with 15-year-old Fox, but I didn't realize she was that young. Because I remember Ain't No Nigga Like the One I Got. That was an interesting song. And I don't put it past motherfuckers, especially back in the day, because you wasn't just sending your verse over the internet. I'll record it over here. I'll just send it to you. The engineer can clean it up. Nah, you was in the same studios and doing a lot of the same shit. And you got to look at it like this. You talking about motherfuckers who got more money than R. Kelly, right? R. Kelly was just wide out there with his shit, so I wouldn't be any surprise. Like, and shit, Jay made a whole album with this nigga R. Kelly around the times of original allegations. You know what I mean? So there's no way you didn't know. There's no way that you weren't privy to this information. Now, whether you distance yourself for business reasons or whatever, it's hard for me to put past, or that I don't think that these guys have some level of involvement, right? Because again, it happens at the time. Either they at the concerts or they at the club or wherever. I just don't put it. I don't put it past any of these motherfuckers. So I was asked a question. Do you think Diddy ever comes back to the United States?
Yeah, eventually. I gotta get his new girl.
That's terrible. And yeah, because definitely. I think I see what you're talking about. Kanye talking about the higher up. Yeah, Kanye talking about some next level shit. I think if they had some on him, those people would have been in. They would have been
at the same time. Everything that Kanye said pretty much then came to fruition.
Yeah,
slowly but surely.
Yeah,
shit just been rolling out.
Right. Why is it always the people that they call crazy seem to be the ones that are telling the truth?
Because that's how they paint them, because they don't want the truth to come out. They want to turn the people against them. That's how that works. You know who the newest one right now? And she popping like a motherfucker? Candace Owens.
Yeah. I'm going to say something. Right? Because I've told y'all I've not been a fan of Candace Owens for...
I wasn't either. I love that woman.
Now, especially since she's left the Daily Wire and gotten from under the thumb of that guy, a lot more respect for her, right? Because she's not just calling out Democrats. She mentioned how it's like it's a sin, basically, in conservative media to mention anything negative about Israel, even if it's just questioning it. Not even saying that they're doing anything bad or just saying, why do we have these ties? They said, because most of your conservative politicians are, they got shit on them too. You know what I mean? Just as much as they got on us. So it's like, that's why nobody ever says anything negative. My deal is like, why do we give so much of a fuck? Like, why am I supposed to care? Like, I understand it's fucked up. People are dying, right? That's the fucked up part about it. I don't care whose side it's on. I mean, you got people just unnecessarily dying for some bullshit. It's fucked up. But at the same time, there be shit happening all over.
People die every day, B.
Yeah, and that's what I say. It's the other kind. I don't give a fuck. So why do I got to give a fuck? Well, you should. I don't. I don't know what's going on. I don't care, right? So It is what it is. Call me whatever you want to. You want to call me anti-Semite or anti-whatever. Look, y'all took my black card. I can't even be with my own people, so shit. Ain't nothing else you can call me that's that don't matter that much.
Man, fuck that black card shit. If I knew who to turn mine into, I'd give my shit up to.
You can. You absolutely can. I say this jokingly, but very serious.
I'm getting sick of niggas, man.
Yeah, mine is en route to be eradicated. I'm dead serious about it.
Yeah, niggas will host a show on YouTube with a number on the screen to call in and then don't answer the motherfucker.
Right.
That's how niggas do.
That's the shit niggas would do. You know, I feel like
and then try to blame it on the system. Motherfucker sit right there with the system telling them what to do. Oh, I ain't see it.
See, if I didn't want to leak everybody's number out, I would show you on the screen, and it will show you the number of calls that's shown up and when. There's one call there's a call from you that I missed. Then I called you back a minute later, and then
I ignored that shit.
Yeah, I know. See, niggas don't send me the voicemail. See, when a nigga tries to immediately rectify the problem, what do other niggas do? Stealing the problem, make it more of a problem than it needs to be.
I did to you what you did to me, motherfucker.
Yeah, but it wasn't my fault. It was the system fault. You know, niggas gotta blame the system. I wouldn't be nigga if I ain't blame the system for something.
True that.
Oh man. So, what is this? Did you think when Cat Williams was saying all the things he said on Shannon's show that the fallout would be this swift?
Yes. It was because you could see the reaction that happened. And I'm like, well, now that this nigga done put these facts out there that people didn't piece together, somebody gonna have to be on the chopping block. Somebody gotta come up. Gotta get got. And it seemed like it's P. Diddy.
Yeah, and he was at the forefront. So do you feel like the Cat Williams interview escalated this, or that this was something that may have already been in motion?
Definitely. No, it ramped it up. If it wasn't in motion already, it definitely ramped it up. It was like, this motherfucker know too much, and we've been knowing that he knows too much for the longest. And now he done finally got a platform where motherfucker is gonna really let him talk and don't play him off as crazy. And then he mentioned Joe Rogan, who's the white version of the place you could come and have an authentic conversation and say what you want to say, and basically get your rocks off. And so he went on Joe Rogan right after that, and then now it's just like, oh shit. So if they wasn't fucking with Shay, everybody liked Joe Rogan. Well, what you gonna do now? And then Joe Rogan questioned him, of course, and then he put Joe Rogan on game, and he was like, well, what the fuck? So now it was too much.
And I ain't finished Joe Rogan one because I know I was talking to J Mel about that, and that's why I say that's the problem with niggas, with black folks especially, because our wheelhouse is small, right? Like we focus on very simple conversations. Because the conversation that he had on Shay versus the conversation that the beginning of the conversation that what I caught on Joe Rogan, there was already a more diverse conversation being had about a variety of things on the Joe Rogan conversation than it was with Shay. Shay was kind of mainly, him exposing and kind of telling his background, but it really centered around those quote unquote comedic black heavy hitters and their kind of levels of fraudulence and corruption. And then some of these other motherfuckers. But to me, when I saw what he got on the Joe Rogan, he started talking about some more along the lines of spiritual beliefs or, different thought processes.
It was a much deeper conversation. Yeah. But you gotta understand, look who he was talking to.
Yeah.
Who the fuck Shannon interviewed? He interviewed rappers and entertainers and shit. He don't really interview no deep thinkers. Yeah. Joe Rogan has interviewed really deep thinkers. So, of course, the conversation is going to be different. It's a different type of show. Now, I'm going to tell you another one I was privy to earlier, and I got to find it. I want to watch the rest of this. It's Jordan Peterson versus Destiny. That shit started getting funny. Jordan Peterson started to get mad at that nigga. Destiny, Destiny's the blue head dude.
Destiny was kind of talking down on masculinity when his old lady was ended up busting down some young nigga. Cheating on him.
No, it's worse than that. His old lady left him for a train. I'm not lying, bro. She left that nigga for a trans woman.
Oh my God.
A male. Yeah. Because he was talking all that shit, all these red pill guys ridiculous. And look what your bitch go and do, nigga.
But yeah, and that's funny.
Left you for this nigga.
It is super funny because it's always a certain type of guy that just publicly goes on a tirade against a red pill. Like I say, like we've been kind of like I said, I don't consider myself red pill. I understand what they're saying. I get what
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm aware.
And then you got these motherfuckers who go anti, but then you always see them. And they're a certain way, right? And not saying that they're all gay or in the alphabet, but they're all extremely effeminate in a very noticeable way, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's because
and that's
when they get struck. Well, I don't get to be who I feel like I need to be. Yeah, that's cool. But then you started analyzing your history and seeing that, oh, well, shit, the shit these niggas been saying has been right all the fucking long. You know, you're not going to be the one. We all thought we were an exception to the rule. Every woman thinks she's the exception to every rule. You're not. You know what I'm saying? You're not. It just takes more time for some
Bingo.
than others. You know what I mean? So, yeah, let the money run out. Like I say, let the hypergamy opportunity come in, or let the tranny come along, I guess. That's fucking crazy, bro. Oh my God.
You can be a really dumb bitch and go homeless with your 3 kids and try to become an influencer from a fucking shelter.
Yeah, that
shit was crazy.
The venture capital years. I remember that shit happened too. And here's the worst part about it. The worst part about it, I remember when it happened. Motherfucking bitches was encouraging that. Well, you should have dropped your social media handles on the thing. We support you. This bitch came to Houston to fucking do TikTok dances in a shelter. Like, yet y'all keep saying those are the best ones. They're the best leaders for our children. They're the best protectors. You women, though, you got your kids living dysfunctional, so you can do terrible TikTok dances. Like, well, I know this is the biggest concentration of social media because everybody moving here because the housing is cheap, or it was, and it's lit out in this motherfucker. So everybody will come down to the South and be cool in Houston. You know, you ain't doing it unless you're doing it in Houston. And then you come out here to be in a homeless, or you live in a hotel for a month, and then go broke.
The worst part about it was it wasn't something that happened to him.
Yeah.
You know, no unfortunate circumstance befell them.
Mm-hmm.
She had a job, but quit.
Mm-hmm.
And then moved across the country. Because she's going to be that's some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. And she got 3 kids, bro. Come on, man. I consider that child abuse. That woman is not fit to be a fucking parent. She's not mentally fit.
Bro,
she's not.
The majority of them, I won't even say the majority, but a significant number of them are not. But as in that case with every other one, when a mother is unfit, what happens? There's going to be some superheroes come to the rescue, pick up all that slack, and she'll talk about how she had to struggle and do this and this and how she overcame, but not give credit to those who really did the overcoming for her. If a man was to do something like that, do you know how quick CPS would be called and motherfucking the legal system would be involved? And like when I first saw this shit, and motherfucker was like, drop your, we're going to support you. Motherfucker was trying to follow her. And then when they found out the bitch don't do shit, she literally does nothing. Like literally just taking the little trending towns doing the exact same dances other motherfuckers doing. And people like, damn, you moved out for this. Like people start turning on it in. They're like, damn, you moved all the way out for this? This what you was going to do? Like, what you going to influence? Like, it's shit. You're a little hefty, eat some food, be a food. If you're going to be in the city, shit, eat some food, talk about some food, do something. But you ain't have no idea, you had no plan. You just thought that moving to Houston was just going to blow you up. Like, this is why we say what we say when we do talk about women, that a lot of women are delusional. That's why I've been having to show y'all more content instead of just saying it so y'all can see and understand the same position that we be in when we see these things. Y'all be swearing that niggas just be lying and saying shit when we just try to give it to you from personal experience. Oh, that's just you, or that's anecdotal. You make it. It's terrible. Yeah, that's. Oh my goodness. And that's just the one you notice on the news. Like, imagine how many other motherfuckers have done that, but ain't made a headline about it. Or she's not the only one.
Mm-hmm.
She's not the only one.
Our people really need to learn that just because a motherfucker look like you or got the same body parts you got, that they can be trusted. That's not how this works.
They cannot. Yeah, that it's fucked up because that's gonna be scarred into those kids, regardless. You know, we laughing and joking like, oh, they've been, but who knows what they really had to deal with? The children themselves, the 3 children themselves had to fucking deal with, and she couldn't have been.
And then one of them, I watched the video. One of them had a backwoods jacket on. I said, "Oh Lord, have mercy! What the fuck is going on? This is some bullshit."
Yeah. But again, we don't see no problem. Man, look, I'm telling y'all, this week, when I say I already got content this week, I got videos to show. This just happened to be the topic of tonight. I got we got content. There's going to be a day dinner too this week because I got plenty to talk about. But yeah, I got shit to. We going back. We definitely getting this old den energy back because it's been a lot of nonsense, tomfoolery, shenaniganery, hijinks, and malarkey taking place in the last few weeks. Just it's done.
Man, sound like somebody picked up an encyclopedia.
No, I used to use malarkey a lot. I had to bring that back. That was one of the words I used to malarkey. I think I started off malarkey before shenanigans and tomfoolery, and then I started shenanigans and tomfoolery more so than malarkey, and kind of left that out of the lexicon. So I had to bring that back. But yeah, nothing wrong with picking up encyclopedia. Most niggas need to pick up encyclopedia. We need to bring the niggas. Yeah, the niggas used to sell them door to door. We need to bring them niggas back.
Encyclopedia Britannica,
You
nigga.
know
I
it,
remember
exactly.
that shit. Dark maroon cover, nigga, with the gold letters on that bitch. I had the whole set, nigga.
Yep, yes, sir. Like, knowledge is power. And niggas be man. I gotta find this a video I seen. Little nigga interviewing these little kids in the fucking deal. Little niggas talking about they in 8th and 9th grade. These niggas look like they might have been in 6th grade. These niggas look nutrient deficient. And they talking about I really like that. I be doing this. This nigga asked me a couple little questions. They talking about this nigga and that nigga, and they be doing it. The nigga asked him, nigga, he's asking, what's the square root of 25? This nigga say square root. Shit, a square got 4 sides, so the answer is 4.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bro. Like, but you know what? That's niggas in a microcosm because niggas don't listen to hear and understand. Niggas listen to argue and contradict. Like niggas listen to keep an argument going. They don't want to agree. They want to try to prove themselves. Yeah.
I can't hide. That shit just triggered the fuck out of me, bro.
I'm like, if you see my friend, like, I had to bring it back. You're like, wait, what?
Bro.
Now, yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
Like, that's what I'm saying, though. But little niggas in the stuff, they got their little feisties on, their little hoodies and all that. They know they look like this, that. That's what I be saying, y'all. It's hard for me to feel sorry when I be hearing these stories of these little niggas getting popped. Because I'm starting, it's more and more like, yeah, these niggas deserve that shit. Because these niggas don't get fat, y'all ain't raising them. Y'all seen the little niggas, like two, I want to say it was either 2 13-year-olds and an 11-year-old, or 11, 12, 13. They was all 13 and under. It was 3 niggas. One was 11, one was 13. I can't remember the age of the other one. Out here robbing banks. Like, straight up robbing banks. Like, and getting caught. Don't know what to do with the money. Can't do shit with the money. They wasn't coming up like they doing it because they want to, because these niggas wasn't hurting. Like, at this point, motherfuckers is doing shit to do shit. Because a lot of these little niggas that's doing shit is suburban little niggas. They didn't come up in the hood like niggas used to come up in. And they parents did that so they could get them in a better environment. They still ghetto as fuck, but they live in a better environment. But they're choosing to do it because they got to prove something to other dumb fucking niggas. Right? And this is where we are. And this is why I tell y'all all the shit I be telling you. If y'all think these little niggas out here robbing banks, and that's the only thing they're doing, and you're not engaged in other nefarious activities, you can take that however you want to take it. If they're willing to rob banks at 11, 12, 13-year-old, they're doing everything else motherfucking criminals is doing at a grown age. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't even want to go on. Yeah. I'll be going into a whole new conversation with that. Bring it all the way back. So, any other thoughts on the P. Diddy debacle? Do you think that there will be other dominoes that have a direct fallout from this situation?
Nigga, I'm still on the square root, bro. That shit pissed me off, bro. This nigga said a square got 4 sides, so it's 4. Bitch ass nigga.
Man, what?
Bro,
Man,
come on. Come on.
Man.
Boy, I wish. That sounds like some shit my younger brother would say.
This man. Just, we in a sad world. We in a sad world. But yeah.
What are they doing in the schools?
Nothing. They can't. They right or what? Math is racist. What are you talking about?
Oh, not that shit again.
You know that. You know math is racist.
How the fuck can numbers be racist, bro?
Bro,
How?
this is what happened when you let them wokety woke blackety blacks get a little bit of
Numbers
power.
are the same for everybody, man.
Oh, and have you seen
no different?
Have you seen the other one? I want to say them niggas in Chicago, the church leaders in Chicago, are basically demanding money from the white churches now.
What?
Yeah, I guess they've robbed all of their parishioners blind. They can't get no money, can't milk no more. Out of them, they talking about. I want to. They say something like to the tune. I want to say like 15 billion or million. It was a crazy number that they demanded from white churches now that the white churches owe them for some reason. I didn't go all the way into the thing, but just reading that part gave me damn near aneurysm. And so yeah, but this is where we are. Like again, let's talk about niggas, black folks, and people get mad at me. I should be mad at the niggas for allowing me to have these stories to tell. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is where we at now. Black churches want money from the white churches now. Oh wow!
I honestly, I'm speechless. Like that shit is so fucking dumb.
Really?
Why?
They
Well, what is it, like a church reparation?
I guess they probably mad. Maybe the white folks have bigger churches and they got some church envy or something going on. Well, probably when you need.
So how does that work? Do they just like deliver a couple of collection plates to the black church? Like, how does that really work?
I have no idea. And I'm pretty sure one is probably all tax free. So, like, I don't even know, bro. Like, that's what I say. Like, niggas got to stop all this begging.
So I guess the community tapped out, so the pastor got to go to another source to get his bread.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He took our grandma money. You know what I'm saying? A little Social Security check just dried up. You know, they already getting their shit direct deposit. Like at this point, half of these churches, they're probably taking all the money and then giving them a stipend. Well, you can have this much of your money. Bro, like it's it's crazy stuff that's been happening. And I don't understand, like, and the crazy part is because there's grown men that be coasting, like, in what group and what circle of men do you sit down and say, this is a great idea? Like you. Yes, the white men have gold-plated collection plates with silver dollars in them. I don't fucking know. I have no what the fuck. I have no idea what the deal is, but it's fucking crazy as shit to me that's even a thing. Like, yeah. Oh, word? We niggas playing each other. Now Cat Williams is trending. Then they said that he did just won a fucking Lifetime Achievement Award at the MTV Awards last year.
Really?
That's fucking funny.
What the fuck did this nigga achieve?
A Lifetime Achievement of Perversion without getting caught until this year.
I guess so.
Was it at the Teen Choice Awards? Like, what the fuck? Oh, my God.
That's fucked up.
I'm just saying, like, I don't fucking know. I don't keep up with it. I'm asking questions. That's all. Man, bro, this shit is it's craziness. It's all wild. Yeah, you know what? That's funny because people talk about, yeah, now Nickelodeon ain't important no more. Everybody talking about P. Diddy. So, they got slime, terrible Delta that cook off, terrible. But yeah,
I think they're gonna do this like the R. Kelly shit. They're just gonna get him and not all the other motherfuckers that's involved.
See, this one to me
in my opinion, R. Kelly should have been locked up. Everybody that was over there should have been locked up, and the goddamn parents should have been locked up too. Should have locked up everybody.
Yeah, locked up. They like that's the thing I don't comprehend. Now, because I'm pretty sure they look at it differently because they're saying it's fortune and fame and all of this shit, and they're selling their kids basically. You know, and because that's basically what you're doing. Because one, I know it's happening way more than the motherfuckers we hear about, and two, so that means you kid wasn't that talented in the first place. They got diddled and no deal. Like that's terrible.
Oh Jesus.
Terrible. Oh man. Good grief. Oh yeah. For those that didn't see that, yeah. Let me just share this with y'all if y'all didn't see this one here. But yeah.
Boy, I seen a meme that I found particularly funny.
Mm.
I said I saw a meme about this shit that I found particularly funny.
What took place?
I posted it in the chat earlier, but I don't think you saw it. It said that Biggie wasn't really cross-eyed. He just had to keep one eye on P. Diddy.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's lit.
And it showed a picture of him. Diddy was on the music boards, and Biggie was sitting next to him. One eye was looking at the nigga, the other eye was looking at the
Man.
But I fucking fell out laughing,
But you
bro.
want to know something real funny about that, though? You want to know something real funny about that? Because Ricardo, you say was on the jet that he left the country. I'm pretty sure they got some. Because I feel like they're raiding all them houses. I don't think they were raiding them houses looking for people or girls or whatever, anything like that. They're looking for evidence. They're looking for documents. And the thing about that is, when the government comes knocking, they got you already. You know what I'm saying? They got the feds is you not beating the feds, bro. You got to be a
the cake already baked. They just looking for some icing.
Yeah, basically.
That's it.
And so it's a wrap. But yeah, but my thing is though, I don't think Diddy was. I mean, not Diddy. Biggie was that good of a guy, honestly, because Diddy had some lines. I keep saying Diddy. Biggie had some fucking lines in some of his music that it wasn't no pause to it. It was like full on stop, nigga. Like
he had the worst line in rap history. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah,
that shit never made sense to me, bro.
Yeah, that the She's So Fine, that one, and and then he had another one.
There ain't no girl in history that's ever been that fine.
Not at all.
That make a nigga think about some shit like that. Like, how does that even cross your mind? How does looking at a fine woman make you thinking about her father?
Yeah.
That makes no sense, bro. That makes absolutely no sense.
And then,
but Biggie, the best rapper of all time.
And then, but you got to think about that song that he had with, I want to say with Eminem. It was on it. That Dead Wrong. They put Eminem on it. The Weak of the Strong. Who got it going on? You're dead wrong. And then, because he said some lines on that one, very questionable shit. Eminem said some shit on that shit that was questionable, right? We talk about there's several different levels to devil worshiping, humans. What he said, horses' heads, human cannibalism, something, and exorcism. I forgot how the whole rest of the shit. It's been a long time since I heard that shit.
Oh yeah, I bet you he looked all that shit up, especially when he was younger, going through all that shit. Yeah, he was rebelling. So I bet he found all that shit out.
Oh yeah.
And figured that shit. And then he got to the music game and probably ran into some more of that shit.
Oh yeah, there was plenty of that for him. But also in that song,
that nigga stay the fuck out the way.
Oh yeah, you better. That's his best bet. Because I wouldn't be. I don't put nothing past nobody. I wouldn't put nothing past Dre. I wouldn't put. Again, I'm not just saying this to hate. It's just when you're looking at the most powerful upper echelon motherfuckers, power is. Look, Rick said cocaine was a hell of a drug. Power is a hell of a fucking drug, right? Because you can't get that in no pill form. You can't get that. It takes work to get there, right? But I remember Biggie had another line on that fucking song. And actually, he ended his verse with that. Say something like, like I'm young, fresh, and green with no hair in between. Know what I mean? That was,
wow.
Yeah. That was lines. So that's why I said, I don't put nothing past. And nobody said, what? Nobody said, hold up. But niggas, we will give motherfuckers passes if they can rhyme.
True.
Okay, if you're talking about
talented, period.
Yeah. If you got something, if you can keep me entertained, I'll ignore your nonsense. You know what I'm saying? You kill 10 niggas, it's all right. You can rap. You know, it's cool. But Like I
Yeah,
said.
but that nigga go hard though.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet he do. I bet he fucking does at this point. But yeah, this is no, hold on. This is the one. Oh no, not that one. Yeah, and so like I said,
Beyond stupid. He say they're not finding Diddy no time soon. That nigga went straight back to 1997.
this nigga hopped to the time machine. Oh yeah, that nigga probably got shiny suits on the damn jet. Terrible.
Why you doing bunny
I
hops,
read
Meek?
something that said they need to lock Faith ass up too. I wonder what the fuck she did.
Man, she probably done seen it all. Oh, look, here's the thing though, but we like to say we know women they get this path, but there's a lot of these women that are just as foul, that's doing just as much foul, off the wall shit. But we don't look at it like that because of, I guess, the order of things, the way that these matters take place, the physical nature of them. But yeah, it's a lot of these women that are engaged in a lot of these same behaviors that is just as far. Like I said, I'm a firm believer that the Big O participates in a ton of this shenaniganery and tomfoolery. Do I have direct proof? No, but I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these women out here recruiting. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if they send the women out to do the recruiting, to make the little motherfuckers more comfortable and all that other shit. Look at this shit. This nigga Meek.
Do it.
Yeah, this nigga Meek's supposed to be a gangster, right? This nigga's supposed to be a killer. This nigga hopping around like a rabbit on a motherfucking court, looking weird as hell, right?
Meek just seemed like a young nigga. Like he just seemed immature to me.
Yeah. But shit, that nigga ain't Meek. How old is Meek? Meek damn near 40, ain't he?
I have no idea.
Meek gotta be up there now. I gotta check it out. But yeah, but like I say, he's 36, okay. But still, like, it's just a situation like to me, of all the things that the rumors, the innuendo, Meek Mill's behavior is what confirms this shit to be true to me. Because, bro, it just ain't make no motherfucking sense. Yeah, I don't think Face really wanted Biggie. He was just a name. You know what broads to do. But yeah, craziness. Shelly, shut your snapper up. Put a latch on that old snapper. Ain't nobody got time for that. But yeah, okay. Well, any other thoughts that you have there, Mr. Trill, Mr. J Dizzle, if you will?
Nah, that's it.
Well, I appreciate you calling. And my apologies from not only from this evening, but from the prior evenings in which you attempted to call. Nigga, you going to see what I'm saying? Nigga try to be. Fuck that apology. That's why I ain't apologize. Take the shit back. Now,
yeah, exactly. So you didn't mean that shit in the first place, ass I'm trying to give you this old bullshit ass apology.
Yeah, niggas try to be stupid. See, that's why niggas try to leave. And the niggas bring, you know what I'm saying? Niggas try to leave. Niggas just bring
like a politician right now. Well, yeah, we're going to do something about the schooling and we're going to get these taxes down. And as soon as your ass get in there, nigga don't do shit.
Like, you got to collect the bag. You got to do just little enough to make it look like you did something. That's a BET. I might have to get into politics. Might not be a bad idea.
Damn, nigga, I'm looking at this post. This nigga Honcho look like the black characters off a Double Dribble, man. Looking at this shit. If you know, you know.
Nothing for it. I got nothing for it. I prefer myself, but I got nothing for it. I can't.
Oh, I did too, but Double Dribble's still a classic.
Oh, yeah, Double Dribble.
Arch Rivals was my shit, though.
Yeah, Arch Rivals live as fire. Y'all youngsters don't know nothing about that.
I only played with the black dude with the glasses. That was the only motherfucker I would use. Knock the shit out of people.
Yeah. They need to bring that shit back. See, they don't even got games like that no more. You can't even shove motherfuckers and be aggressive. Everybody want to be friendly. Yeah, fuck that shit. Yeah.
What is up with this picture you put on Instagram of tonight's show? Why are you looking at P. Diddy like that?
Why you look at P. Diddy like that?
Nah, bro. You just look like I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how to quantify your expression, but it's just fucking hilarious.
Bro, like, yeah, I
That
gotta.
nigga looking at you like
I've been. Okay, cool. I gotta understand. I'm trying to get a little bit more. I'm trying to get. I have to, like I said, I just had to get back in the rhythm because, like I said, I know I've been lazy with my thumbs. I've been lazy with some of the other little stuff. So I'm trying to get ahead of the game, make sure things in order, and start getting shit back rolling like it needs to be. Because I know it's on me. So yeah, but yeah. So I'm gonna start adjusting some of the thumbs instead of just me sitting there looking there making faces or covering my face or whatever. I'm gonna start making it a little bit more enthusiastic, trying to bring new victims into the den to join this lovely family of ours. And yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. Right.
this nigga just made strawberry butter. Wow.
Yeah, just this nigga, this is this stuff.
Okay, but I'm gonna holler at you.
All right, that's a bit true. Appreciate you calling in, man.
All right.
All right. So shout out to Trio for calling in. This is what we about to do. Y'all know what time it is. So we're going to get ready to hop into the Discord. Let me drop the link. If y'all want to continue chopping up about Diddy, I'm going to play this video. I want y'all to listen to this shit, right? Listen to this shit. And this is one of the Rubens. I can't remember which Reuben. Not the sandwich. What is the protocol for a Reuben sandwich? I don't even recall. Right? Hold on. All right. I got crazy. I got people. I don't remember some of this stuff here. I got to get out some of these Discord groups, bro. When I seen that thing right there, it comes out the Cuban. Like, I heard people talking about it. You know, some people saying they believed it was AI, and then some people saying they believed that it was real. That's the thing about this AI shit. When I say the AI, man, look, bro, I made an AI version of myself. Like I did. I made because I wanted to test it out for like just maybe doing scripting and let it read the scripts and do like little videos like that. Like say if I didn't have time to necessarily record something. When I say this motherfucker shit is scary, like I'm pretty sure I've already put myself into the matrix by doing that. I got a fallback plan for that. Like I keep telling y'all, get free. Understand what that is. Understand that we live in a corporation, the corporation of the United States of America. Once you get that, you understand how corporations work, corporations and their bylaws work. Read, get free. Pastrami. You ain't never fuck with no pastrami player. Wow. So y'all know what I'm gonna say. Meet me there or beat me there, don't meet me there. Can't beat me because I'm already in that thing now. Come through, chop it up. And yeah. Come through, fall through. Oh shit. Oh, excellent. Yeah, come through, chop it up, and let's have a good conversation in the den. I'm gonna let y'all play. I'm gonna play this little dilly dally here. Play the sound so y'all can hear it.
You got your ass beat in tennis. You got your ass beat. Keep going. Count out loud.
That's the wrong time. Nigga.
Count out loud.
30.
Huh?
4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42.
Keep going. Keep going.
7, 8, 9, 1, 2.
Keep going. Keep going. Don't cheat on your buddy hops. They suck. Your buddy hops suck. You got.
But see, the funny thing is, people like me, people say the things that I say. We're the coons, right? Michael Rubin, there it is up there. We're the coons. Remember, this is the same dude that was like raped all up on Lil Baby, real weird. Look, bro. In no form or fashion, reason, I don't care the environment I'm in. I'm not even living like that. There is no reason as a straight man for another nigga to come up and hug you from the back. Validate that reason for me. Prove it. I wouldn't eat no pumpernickel bread from Shelly house. Shelly looks like she does weird things to yeasty stuff. Anyway, I'm on a mission. Got to do my thing. I appreciate y'all. Actually, hold on. Let me hit y'all on the pause. All right, so like I said, slide into the Discord. And again, as always, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I thank y'all for being here. It has been my honor. It has been my privilege. But more than anything, it has truly been my pleasure. Look, y'all ain't got to go home. I'm inviting you to come chop it up in the Discord. Roast beef on pumpernickel. That might be Shelly then. Shelly, that might be Shelly's favorite sandwich. Let's get a game party in, man. Y'all come fuck with your boy in the Discord. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all ain't got to go home. Y'all got to get the fuck up out of here. But come fuck with me in the Discord. Until tomorrow night at 9, we're going to be on time all this week. I ain't got to come up with no late ideas. I got ideas, but we're going to be 9 o'clock all this week. Tell a friend about the den. We're getting back on track, Jack. I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. I want to see y'all tomorrow night. Adios.